year? Taas kamay. How many among you are graduating 2 years from now? Taas kamay. How many among you never intend to graduate at all? There you go. A bunch of losers there. There you go. For those of you who are graduating this year, allow me to offer you my congratulations. Welcome to the glamorous world of the unemployed. But there is no unemployment for one who is willing to work. Meanwhile, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I have been assigned to talk about the 21 irrefutable qualities of a leader in 14 minutes. That's impossible. It's like making me walk on water. What I want you to do right now is get your hand on the copy of Dr. John Maxwell's book entitled 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and that's all there is. However, is it okay with you if I will be personal with you this morning? Because I'm going to talk about the personal call to leadership. Question I want to ask you now is this: will you agree with me if I say that our country is very confused?
Yes!
Why? While the whole world is breaking tooth and nail, trying to break records in the field of science and mathematics, the Filipino is breaking records in having the most number of couples kissing on Valentine's Day. And we won. Yes, we won. That is why if you're going to ask me, the symbol of the Filipino today is this. Somebody says our country is just like one big giant Korean telenovela, very dramatic. Oh, that's not true. In fairness naman, life is. Life is like the movies. If you are sad, that's drama. If you're angry, that's action. If you're afraid, that's suspense. If you look at the person beside you, that's horror. Now that you're laughing, that's called comedy. Here's the key. In order to live life successfully, the one thing you need to have to do is to exercise excellent personal leadership. What is leadership anyway? Leadership is simply influence, nothing more, nothing less. This is what keeps me busy. My partner, who is one of the most brilliant speakers you're going to have this afternoon, don't go away. My partner, Anthony Pangilinan, and I, we are now representing Dr. John Maxwell's leadership training program, and we are training all the top honchos in different companies. And this is, if I were a radio station, that will be the most requested song from me right now. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Today you'll be hearing a lot of esteemed speakers give you tips and techniques and formulas and equations on how to be a great leader. I'll be personal with you. I'm going to talk about personal leadership with you, if that's okay. Now, here's the key. Will you agree with me if I say that the most wonderful moments in our lives are high school moments? Agree? Will you agree with me if I say that chances are right after graduation you don't get to see your high school buddies now for a good many years, diba? And that's why I was so surprised when I attended our 30th year high school reunion. Yeah, I am that old. But I never realized how old I was until last December after speaking. This very young, pretty girl approached me and said, "Sir Francis, this is not my first time to hear you." I said, "Oh, is that right? When was the first time?" And she said, "When I was in first year high school." Shut up, I said. The moment I entered Manila Hotel, I was so shocked. You know, I was looking at people I haven't seen for a good many years. Many of I could not recognize them. Many of our beauty queens, they're no longer beauties. Yung mga Prince Charming nung araw, they're no longer charming. In fact, many of our Prince Charming nung araw, they've become Cinderellas. Many of our Prince Charmings are under hair and overweight. I was the best looking guy in the place. Sige na, kumain na kayo, speaker ako eh. And then when I transferred from one table to another table, trying to pick up bits and pieces of their conversation, these were the stories I heard. I gotta change their identity for their protection. But the stories went something like this. Parang naalala mo si Johnny at si Susan, di ba? Mag-love